training battle against rank 9 resistance opponent, and this is long desert map battle. So in case of maps, I got a good advantage because this map is good for vertex. Also, for being a desert map, this map does not contain a lot of forest area, so resistance players cannot take advantage of the forests. And this battle was turned out to a good battle. At the last of the battle, I attacked his base and he attacked my base, and I ended up with a victory. The battle with the victory for me, the battle ended. So I'm going on collecting the resources. For being a long map, this map contains a lot of resource containers, and the more amount of resource containers, the more benefit. And this was my fault here, that I left the container which was just a little far from my barrack, which was my mistake, and my opponent grabbed it. Also, I missed one resource container at the right side, as you saw a little earlier. I missed that container and the opponent grabbed that as well. So in a battle, it's very important to grab the containers perfectly, otherwise the match could be ended with a failure. And these riflemen are trying to destroy my power plant, and after gathering a few number of infantries, I'm stopping them now. And my enemy is rank 9, but his rifleman doesn't seems like rank 9 maxed. My assault are rank 9 max, and I know assaults are more powerful than riflemen, but his riflemans are not even making good damage on my assaults. Rank 9 rifleman assaults both have 16 armor, and rifleman got a bit advantage in case of its extra HP health points, and also its grenade does make a lot more damage than the smoke grenade of riflemen do. And because this map is good for vertex, I am going for aviation now. I'm trying to rush my enemy with vertex as fast as I can. Also, I'm upgrading my vehicle factory because I'm not gonna play with only aviation. I might need that, so I'm preparing before I will be in need of vehicles, because since he's a good player, I'm pretty much hopeful that he will be prepared for aviation. Then I'm gonna surprise him with ground units. Okay, I started upgrading my vehicle into level 3 and it's 5 minutes 30 seconds already, and my first vertex is production is undergoing now, and it will be out anytime. So it's my first vertex, got it before 6 minutes, and also upgrading this barrack into level 3 for fire assaults, because in low rank resistance players are fond of using snipers and grenadiers, and it's very disappointing if you get your Zeus tank get destroyed by a bunch of grenadiers. Also, snipers are very powerful against assaults. Here is one sniper I could saw there, and the enemy is taking control of the flag with snipers and grenadiers. So while producing vertex, I should have to take care of ground units as well, because if I'm completely ground defenseless, I could be destroyed while preparing my vertex by light units like sniper, grenadiers, armadillo, or even a rifleman rush is possible if the enemy has maxed out riflemen. But riflemen are not very much good against bunkers. So he's trying to take control of this flag, but I'm not gonna let him take control of it, because it's a matter of extra resource income and vision as well. And then I attacked the enemy base, and I found that he got no defense system for aviation. He's just going for many snipers, grenadiers, and a few number of jaguars. Okay, so I was saying that rifleman rush isn't good against confederation in low rank if your enemy has a maxed out bunker, because my bunker has 111 armor, and it can take down more than 10 riflemen by itself. So rushing with riflemen won't do a lot, but with the snipers they have a benefit, because rank 9 bunker firing range is 6.5, and with a gold boost common defense the firing radius can be increased by 3 cells. Then the bunker radius will be 9.5, while sniper have a firing range of 9, and with the infantry attack or common attack gold boost its firing range will be 10, so bunkers will not be able to hit snipers. And you saw that I have made my attack with vertex, and he had a few anti-air tower, just a little number of, and a few number of porcupines. Well, I was expecting that since he had special factory. And since he got time, there is no doubt that he'll make enough defense systems, enough number of porcupines, and also anti-air tower to deal with the vertex. So I'm also focusing on ground units to take him down, of course. So his units were marching to attack my base, it seems like that, but I was at the middle of because of the vision of this flag, I managed to see them and I initiated the attack. And his units are really large at number. He had grenadiers, porcupines, jaguars, snipers. It's a combo units and vehicle combination. And his ground units got destroyed. And now I'm gonna initiate an attack with the vertex to keep up the pressure on him, to force him to spend resources on anti-air tower or more porcupines. And it was his mistake for letting me take control of the air in a large map like this, because I do not have to build any air defense for protection of my aviation or my airfield from any hawks or like something like that. And in a long map, when you have aviation and your enemy do not have aviation, there is the advantage In case of map domination, you can dominate the map. You can destroy the scouts of the enemy scattered around. And this barrack level 1 is being upgraded into level 2. So he's going for more grenadiers because he's in lagging of resources. He have to produce a lot of units, both ground units, and also he need to build a lot of anti-air tower and porcupines. And to meet up the firepower of the Zeus, he'll try for grenadiers because they're cheap and not really much bad. Okay, successfully destroyed that factory with no vertex got killed. But the damage level that this vertex took are not really bad. If I had tried to destroy one more building, then I might have lost 1 or 2 vertex. Okay, now I have maxed CPU of HQ level 3 filled with units. I have 6 vertex and 21 other units, and those are Zeus and fire assaults, because there's no doubt he'll use a huge number of grenadiers. So I destroyed 1 power plant there and then retreated because of the number of porcupines there. And I have found that he do not have too many ground units. He has porcupines and infantries, and Zeus are good for porcupines and fire assaults are good for infantries. So I have units that can deal with them, but just the problem are these sniper towers. Because of their large firing range, they can altogether attack me badly. And you can see that I have already got level 4 HQ. It's because of the resources. I don't have to spend any resources for air defense, where he is constantly making anti-air tower and also huge number of porcupines to deal with my air units. And his units are really large. I thought wrong that he had less units. And most of his units are grenadiers, and fire assaults are all cleaned up now. And even so, I will have to keep on using fire assaults, because fire assaults are the infantry containing the highest amount of HP and armor, and other infantries won't be able to handle the attack power of that much units. Yeah, good. This vehicle factory is also destroyed. So surely the first attack failed up, but dealt a good damage, and he has built a good number of anti-air tower. So vertex do not have an open field, even though those porcupines are dead or destroyed, but there are a good number of anti-air towers. And it was his mistake not to making aviation, and now I'm showing why. Without losing resources, I'm just keep on making him lose a lot of resources. Though I got my 1 vertex killed, but I had destroyed a good number of grenadiers, also 1 jaguar, and also his 1 anti-air tower. That's a huge amount of resources that I made him lose. and his resources are mainly spent on anti-air tower and also porcupines, and after all these he do not have a lot more resources, so he's mainly focusing on grenadiers, then focusing on a large number of jaguars. And so now I'm gonna gather a lot of units because I have level 4 HQ and my enemy have only level 3 HQ, and the sniper towers are his advantage. While I will attack him, he can take benefit of the sniper towers to defend for defending purposes. Okay, now I have 8 vertex, and it's necessary to continuously keep him in trouble. I thought of destroying the HQ, but I don't think it's possible to do that. It will just make my vertex got destroyed for the cost of nothing. So 2 vertex got destroyed because of huge number of porcupines and anti-air tower. But anyway, I'm focusing on ordering more units, and now because of HQ level 4 that I have, and he do not have a level 4 HQ because he's spending resources on anti-air tower and he's spending resources on porcupines mostly, as I said, so he's lagging resources. And common recovery, since my vertex got damaged badly, I'm gonna require to repair them as fast as I can, because I can use this vertex to weaken the enemy before I initiate an attack with my ground units. And there are really very great number of armies, too many porcupines and anti-air tower ready to meet my army. So air attack isn't working so good, and my vertex isn't maxed out of my rank. If it were maxed out, then it could have dealt even more damage, though its HP in rank 9 HP and armor are not very good. My vertex armor is perhaps 24, I'm not sure, and HP is not also very high, but still I have left to upgrade 1 missile and 1 upgrade of accuracy, and this will increase the firepower of vertex even more. Then vertex will be more deadly than it already is. There is 1 grenadier scout of the enemy, and the huge army of the enemy is also marching forward while I'm attacking the base. And when I saw that, I immediately went for attacking the enemy, because he left his base defenseless at this moment, and without these units he cannot defend his base, because my ground units are very huge at number. And so he's not retreating with his army, he's gonna attack me from this side. So adding more bunkers, and common defense gold boost increases not only the armor and attack of the buildings, but also increases the damage capability of the units by 20%. So I used common defense so that these units will be given extra attack power. At the same time, my buildings armor will be stronger and its firing cells will be enhanced by 3 radius. And these bunkers are really very tough. 111 armor, that's not easy to break down. Sniper does have a lot of firepower, and these are deadly for infantries, but do not have that level of armor as bunker do. So it's a victory for me. And here is the effect of common defense.